Fucking hell. Wait. Shut up. Wake up, Dad. Get grounded. There we go. This is a house of learning doctors. Shut up. You woke up my dad to keep me grounded. So I just ripped a thumb to this, but never seen this before. So I figure may as well have a little bit of fun. I'm also I could have worked today, but I wasn't scheduled to, but I was offered to do it like a couple days ago. Me, after like listening to like music like last night, I went to bed, left my window open, and I woke up with a lot of like fucking allergy reactions to pollen because man, I need it to rain badly in California. I think a lot of people do. So um, yeah, I wish I didn't do that, but it's not the end of the world. So what I had to do was call work and then map out a plan. Uh, just because I said I wasn't going to show up doesn't mean I'm not going to uh, coordinate with them, you know. So I did. I was like, okay, so this is why I did this. This is set up for you. You can put the ice, and it's time to get ready for Easter. And I did all the work for you. All you just need to do is see, you know, put ice in it, set it up. You're good to go. Man. I think the only thing that's really irritating about not being at work today is because we still had some corned beef hash, and I was able to get it on sale because I caught the hey, there's still some corned beef hash over here. You know, we gotta do something about that. Otherwise, it's just gonna go to waste. And he's like, oh shit, I forgot about that. I'm like, you forgot? Like, it's been here. How do you forget about that? But we're human, so human error. I'm glad I caught it. And he was like, okay, so it has to go on sale today, and we'll put it on the manager special. They still last, so I could probably just pick one up tomorrow. I mean, corned beef hash lasts for a pretty fucking long time. So, I mean, fuck it, you know what I mean? That's not the worst. It's just a production kind of thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like, uh, I think we ordered too much, got a little too excited, but at the same time, the store's new. So, it's never been open for St. Patrick's Day before. So, it's really hard to project how much to order uh, for St. Patrick's Day for that store. So, no one's really at fault. It's just like we overlooked it. So, and I hope that ham is not the same story. But anyway, I hope it doesn't really affect me in the long run. But it's my work, man. It's my bloodline. It's my bread and butter. So my eyes are still pretty puffy. I mean, the swelling will go down. It's just. It's just me still trying to find the balance of how much I can be outside. I want to be, you know, tell the landlord about my grievances too. And he was like, "Oh well, he gets allergies, but he loves soccer. So he was like, oh, everything works for me. What about you?" And I'm like, I gotta figure it out still. But for me, I love like rainforest. You know, I love being in the forest. I love being a bear. But um, yeah, which yeah, I picked up a lot more um, hours this week already. Not that I was gonna have anyway. So. So let me tell you about. Let me tell you about yesterday. Yesterday at work. So I was talking to my closest friends, and I was upset this morning, and for a reason. So okay, well I gotta poop. Oh yeah, for side comment for anyone that's here, I tried earlier to access my old Yahoo account and um, tried calling the access line. Long story short, they don't recover old Yahoo accounts, and I gave it a shot, and I was like, oh, I'm willing to pay like $10, but no, it's gone because I changed my phone number. So no, it's I'm just trying to rebuild this one because um, the last one they will no longer allow me access. Like, because I have a phone number linked to like, oh, well, how do we know it's really you? It's just still your phone number. Like, no, it's not my phone number anymore. I can give you my new phone number, or how else do you want to verify my identification? You know, and there's no way to do it. There's just no damn way to do it, and I wish there was because I had a pretty good following. Um, Not that I was making any money or anything like that, but you know, I felt like those 200 subscribers were really authentic and cool. So, but there's no way I can recover. I tried, and trust me, if I had the ability to, I would have been live on there. But I guess it's like the secret passcode to that. But anyway, let's go ahead and pour the rest of this. Oh, ew. That's what she meant. Ew. I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, so let me go back to what I was talking about before I figured that one out. Right. So there's a worker yesterday. So I work in the meat department. I kept meat, do stuff like that, and keep checker protection, stuff like that, so on and so forth. And I wanted to reiterate um, about the situation. because it really like kind of like dawned on me quite a lot. Uh, so this to put it into perspective, Army departments like we're not top notch by any means, but we're a well enough oiled machine to where it we make it look easy enough, despite the fact that hey, uh, A, B, and C happens. We figure out a way. You know, we're tough. You know, again, coming from me who called out because he had an allergy attack this morning. We're still tough, all right? Shut up. Uh, but the reality of the thing is that so next to our department, right next to it, like I can walk like maybe like 5, 6 steps. It's our deli department. And our deli department goes through way too damn much. You know, I would argue that our daily department is very well. It's not even an argument. I know for a fucking fact. It's better than going to Subway. It's better than going to like Jersey Mike's or whatever. Sandwiches are fucking bomb, and they're pretty damn cheap too for what's going on for projection and stuff like that. It's pretty damn cheap. Like you can pay $6 for a sandwich that has a decent amount of meat, some cheese, but then you get all the veggies that you want. It kind of reminds me of Five Guys, but like a club sandwich style and cheap. Like $5, $6 is nothing in California. If you're going out to get lunch, then you get a combo where you get grab yourself water or chips for like $2 more. We are so much cheaper than Safeway and so much damn better. So, that being said, they go through a lot of traffic, and I know this because I've been working with customer service for a very damn long time. So I know how people work. I know how people react. Whole 9 yards. I can see it. I can witness it. I can have an opinion. Bottom line is that I can sense some shit. Okay, I can sense bullshit from a mile away. So here's what happens. This older guy, probably around the age of like 43 to 45, I don't know. He comes in to order a sandwich. He does, and usually our sandwiches are like they're cut in half, and so you cut them in half so you can like see the innards. Like if you follow me on Instagram, example of a sandwich is that I prefer my sandwiches like with heavy vegetables, a little bit of protein, but something to munch on to satisfy my body. This guy comes in, orders a sandwich. He gets his sandwich, leaves, eats one half, comes back to the other half, and says, "Hey, this isn't right." Okay, could be fair enough. So I'm saying in the background, like, yeah, that could be a thing. Mistakes happen. And this motherfucker, man. So the guy who's making the sandwich, he's newer than I am. I started this job about like 5, 6 weeks ago. He started a little bit less than that, but I could tell from his get to his jab that he means well. He's not out there to make or to create a dishonest living. He's doing a good job, he's kind of in a rough spot. So, I'm sitting here, not sitting here. I'm standing here watching this, and this dude's like pitching a fit. This is not what I ordered. This is not my sandwich. What's going on? Etc. Etc. ultimately, what was going on is that dude was playing a fucking game. He was playing a game. He wanted people to burn. Like it's like running into one of those people who have no other better thing to do than to watch others fucking suffer. And he wanted my coworker to suffer. He wanted him to have a horrible shift. He wanted him to. He wanted to press his buttons. He wanted to say every little thing that would get under his skin. And you gotta be careful. Like if you're working in the customer service industry, there are people like this. So I'm sitting there. I'm listening and I'm doing my thing. And the worst thing from my other coworker that goes out of his mouth, he says, "I'm sorry. I think the orders were mixed up. I can make it for you again. I apologize. I got you. It's fine. Everything's fine." And this customer, he decides to use that as by means of berating him, causing a scene. Causing a damn scene is what it did. And, one of my managers had to come by, fucking try to calm down the situation. When in reality, it was the brother was just trying to get a free sandwich, pretty much. Pitching a fit. So I don't like that about people. I think that people are they're willing to grieve. They're willing to uh, do whatever they need to do, so long as you're not harming anybody else. But the moment you take your aggression out on other people, man, that's the devil talking. You don't take your aggression out on other people just to make yourself feel better, because that's crude and that's unusual and that's fucking weird, right? So, and I could tell because he was using his words. He sounded pretty smart enough, this customer, to the point where it's like, I know what you're up to. So I said nothing. Which is what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to feed anybody's rotten little ego when they act like that. You don't give them the ammunition, which is what later on during the shift last night. That's what I told my coworker, because he didn't get in trouble. No, he didn't. He just didn't know what to do, which understandable. I think he handled it great. I think he was very frustrated. I think his tone of voice was a little bit off, but overall, I think it's, for me, in my opinion, it's a perfect learning lesson. People out there suck. They can be fucking trash, and some people just are out there just to watch the world burn, and that's totally uncool. You don't do that. I don't care how shitty your life is or anything like that. Trust me, I've been through some shit myself, but you don't bring others down with you. It sucks. And then when you surround yourself with people who know better than that and watch you act like that, act that way, it's kind of embarrassing. for everybody. Like, shit, dog. Like, act normal. You know? Admit to your strengths, admit to your weaknesses, and I swear that just like that, snap of a finger. That easy. That's all it takes. That's how I feel. Behind the scenes, obviously, if any other man, grown man, talked to me like that, like on the street, oh yeah, I beat the brakes off of them. But when you walk into a grocery store, you know, talking to someone a certain way, just because you can get away with it, dude, that's an act of a coward. You know, like, um, if you're gonna talk tough, be tough about it. If you're gonna be weak about it. Be you. Don't act like a baby in front of everybody else. Just because you have to wait 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes to have it remade. That I'll cheers to. Just as someone who's done this for a very long time, relax, go check yourself. So I'm not be the one to break you. No. Unless, prior to what I said, if I was walking down the street and bumped shoulders and said, hey, watch where you're going, oh yeah, there's going to be trouble. And I've been on the tenderloins of San Francisco before. I don't tolerate shit. I met people from there, and I've shoved them off. So you gotta be careful. People like me are willing to help people in general. You know, hell, if a homeless man like just seemed down and out, and I've done this before, you know, because he's upset, I would gladly help him out if I could. Gladly. I would have my own opinion about it, but I would gladly do that. That's my job. That's part of who I am. But if you're gonna go in there like a pompous little shit, saying, "Oh," the thing is, he dressed pretty well, so I can tell they had a home and stuff like that. He was just mad at something else other than him, but he decided to take it out on some kid. Not kid. He took it out on another man that could not do anything else about it. So it's just unbelievable. Like, looking at somebody who's dressed well enough, act like some pompous ass fuck. Be ready. Instead of just, you know, they could be upset about whatever, but just think, well, I just wanted this, and then just be direct, you know? He's just a dude making your sandwich. He's not your goddamn therapist, you know? Ridiculous.